Hello, Leo, and welcome to your May 2026 tarot card reading. We're going to get started with with an oracle card to get a sense of your energy for this May. Autumn equinox, release. Okay. So that suggests some type of time element, right? Some type of timetable. You might start to see something come to fruition around the autumn equinox, which is, I believe, September 21st in that area. Certainly Libra season. And release, that's interesting. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get some additional guidance and messages here from tarot. So we have Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Five of Swords, Knight of Swords, beautiful, and the Sun. I love it. You know, you get the Sun card a lot. The Sun actually in tarot represents you. The Sun being your ruler. And it oftentimes comes out. And to me, this is so magical because the Sun card is the lottery card of the tarot. I always say that. Whatever you wish for, hope for, work for, manifested, it's well on its way. And it represents abundance. It represents health. It represents spiritual enlightenment. It is the most joyful card you can get. It's a happy energy, and it also, kind of is tied to a little bit of the fifth house, which, natively represents your sign as well, Leo. So I love that all came out for you. But, let's go back and let's take a look at some of the things that we're seeing right away. Now, we know that the Two of Swords really is an inflection point. It represents I think that you have a decision to make it, and you feel that you're not sure. You're just not sure what direction to go to go in. And I speak about that metaphorically too. I mean, you have a choice to make. There's a change coming. There's a choice to be made, and you're not clear about it. Now, swords represent clarity. They represent information, facts, truth, communication. And they're really represented here. We have the Five of Swords down here and the Knight of Swords down here. But these are a little, frightful by nature, meaning the Five of Swords isn't real calm energy. It's not, information that's being received or delivered in a peaceful way, right? There's some friction, but that's what change represents. Change isn't easy, and it's not comfortable. If you're too comfortable, you're not changing, you're not growing. And this is for the evolution, it's for your growth. So this change that's in front of you, this new direction or choice that you have to make, will benefit you, but you're just not sure about it. Now, the Knight of Swords next to here is kind of chasing it down, saying, yeah, this is time to make it. Knight of Swords is swift, impulsive action, really. And I think that there is no time to wait type of energy that the Knight of Swords is riding in with. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't have time to make your decision and gather your facts, because you do. In fact, you've already gathered some, and you probably already know which choice to make. And I will guess that there is a little bit of fear or a little bit of anxiety holding you back on your choice, on your decision. And I can say that usually the one thing that kind of feeds into our fear and our anxiety are the things that we know deep down that we should be making, but for some odd reason we're having a hard time with it, because those are the choices that require big leaps. Those are the steps that require a brand new start. That's what the Ace of Wands is. There's a lot of work associated with that. There's a lot of faith associated with it, but that's where the magic happens. Now, the Ace of Wands coming in with a passionate new beginning is your energy. It's fire energy. And this is something that's going to grow. It's fertile. You can see the growth on the wand. And it is a divine gift, the hand coming from heaven, offering you this direction, to take this wand and to move forward with it. And the Knight of Wands, by the way, is ready for it too. So there's a sense of urgency with both of these knights. They are the fastest moving knights in the tarot deck, and so pronto is the key word here. They don't want you to ruminate and to be more anxious and to be indecisive, because deep down you do know what that choice is. And sometimes, like I said, it might be the more difficult one to make. So, okay, now we have the Page of Cups over here. And Page, of course, this just really, let's get into that. Let's get into that optimistic, new energy, get excited about it, because that's what you're good at too, Leo. Again, I think I told you that the sun also kind of illuminates over that fifth house of self-expression and children and fun and enjoyment, and that is what you should be embracing at this time. You have nothing to fear but fear itself, right? That is an old coined phrase, but there's some truth behind it. And maybe you won't see everything come to fruition until we reach the autumn equinox, right? But there's something to be said with a certain amount of release, because it's taking away, it's surrendering the heavy load of making a decision. So I like the word release here, because I want you to release whatever is holding you back, that fear, that anxiety, that trepidation. It certainly is heavy. It's hard to move forward with it. All right. So now we have the Queen of Pentacles, and I love it because she's sitting right here next to the Four of Wands. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is the queen of hearth and home. She is a provider. She's a nurturer. She is sitting in a garden. She's powerful. This is you. This is your energy. You at the heart of your reading, getting ready perhaps for a move with a new home with the Four of Wands, or some major milestone, some celebration within the home. But whatever it is, it's tied to your greatest and maybe your closely held dream or goal that not everybody's aware of, and it is so close. Interestingly enough, you see what is in front of this, right? You see the swords, you see the Knight of Sword, and you see the Five of Sword. That's kind of the barrier for you to get to the Sun card, to get to your destiny, to get to your finish line. And again, this is tied into a little bit of that fear of that information, the gathering of your facts, the being too much in your head space. Listen, we all have roles to play, and the swords represent our facts, our information, our news, the turn of events, things that are going on, current events. All of that shapes our decisions, but you have to get out of your head and let some of your passion and some of your faith, Queen of Pentacles, come through, and then just really faith in yourself, the Sun card, right? Because the Sun card represents your vitality, your essence, who you are at a core level, your soul. All right, let's get one more card here, and we are going to see what other major challenge you might be facing for this May. Look at that. The Sun card, and it practically jumped out of the deck. Listen, this is a beauty. You've got two lottery cards. There is no bad decision here. It's all good. Look at that. Two Sun cards, which, by the way, rules you, represents you, and it is all for your desire, your passion. Go for it. If this resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. Wishing you balance, peace, and harmony. Take care.